What's up guys, and today we're going to be doing another video about Kubernetes Go and one of their scenarios. So this is the third scenario and it's called SSRF in the Kubernetes K8S world. So let's get into it. So overview, let's first read the overview. This scenario is to showcase the popular application security vulnerability getting exploited everywhere in the cloud environments. Now we will try and see how it impacts Kubernetes clusters, internal services and microservices as well. This has quite a large impact in cloud-native environments. One of the real-world examples include the Shopify SSRH in Exchange leads to root access in all instances. So this is a blog article about that. It's a bug. So if you want, you can read it. So just a little diagram on about how basically it works. So this is, I guess, your cloud's a server, and it distributes metadata to all the cloud instances, and these are, let's say, the instances, and basically we get into one of the instances and then we just start to see if there's any exposed services in Kubernetes, and we just do that. So yep, that's it. And so by the end of the scenario we will understand and learn the following. So we will learn how to exploit SSRF vulnerabilities in applications in cloud environments. If you don't know what SSRF is basically when an attacker, you can say it's us, abuses the server's functionality to modify and see resources which they're not allowed to see or not meant to see. So this could be anything. This could be secrets. This could be credentials. This could be anything, basically, which we're not meant to see. The local public is not meant to see, and you can also modify these resources through the abusive server forgery, you could say. So basically, SSRF long term is server-side request forgery. So yeah. So the stories: SSRF server-side request forgery vulnerability became the go-to attack for cloud-native environments. Here in this scenario, we will see how we can exploit an application vulnerability like SSRF to gain access to cloud instances. Metadata as internal service metadata information. Especially, we see the power of native features in Kubernetes like service discovery to leverage and gain access to other internal microservice access. So just to get started with this, you just spin up your cluster, make sure the pod's running, and just go here. So basically, the goal of the scenario, I guess, is to complete the scenario, and you need to obtain the K8S GOAT flag under the flag value in metadata secrets. So I guess spin up your cluster, make sure the pods are running, and let's just get into it. So make sure to copy the link of the website and go into your attacking machine and just paste it in using the browser. You see it does load for me. If it doesn't load for you, I think you know what to do. If you don't, just go into your terminal, go into the repo, and just do a bash access kubernetes go.sh, and it will clear and it will port forward the ports for you. So here you see just a normal internal API proxy has enter your endpoint method, so get, post, stuff like that, and custom header. So here we can just try. We'll just swap over to the website real quick, and see the goal of this scenario is just complete and get the K8 flag. We see here in the hint section, we see a API address, a cloud address, and we see something called metadata. So HTTP metadata latest. So we know that's something. So we go into the solution, and we see here we should probably get the localhost 5000. So I'm gonna do that now and see what basically we get back. Submit, and we see we get refer to internal HTTP metadata DB for more information. So what we do here, just paste that and try and normally just visit it and see if it works, and you see it doesn't work. So it is internally, it says because it's an internal API proxy, we will not be able to access that. So just copy HTTP metadata, copy that paste it in, enter your endpoint thing, and paste it, and yeah, get, and submit, and see what we get. And we see the response output is something different too. We see something called latest, so there must be a directory called latest. So do that and put that on your entry endpoint and see what it gets you basically. So we click submit here, and we get nothing. So the response output is just 2 strings, nothing in there, and that's because I forgot to add the slash at the end. And basically now we see a different output. We see some other directories, events, host names, latest, and secrets. So we can go through all this, but I think the obvious one here to go through is secrets. But I do go through it anyway, just to see if we don't miss out anything. So events, and let's just see if we have anything without the thing, without the backslash. We put on the backslash, and we see there's something called list. Through that, and we see just a bunch of numbers here, so I don't bother doing that. Go back, see what's the next one, and we see hostname here. So we're gonna go see what about hostname slash. We see we got nothing in hostname. So yep, take off the slash and try it, and we find something. Just another directory called data. So see what we get through there, and it says 404 not found, so that probably they haven't set that up yet. Submit this one more time, and I skip later, so let's just go into secrets to see what we can find there. That's the most appealing, sounds the most appealing. I see nothing because there's nothing in that directory. You're going to put this /, and we see here something, response output, Kubernetes goat. So see that, just head to the website real quick, and here in the goal it says flag value in metadata secret. So we could go into Kubernetes goat and we probably would find the flag. So just copy Kubernetes goat, copy that, paste it, and don't put the / on this one because we're not trying to see what's in there, we're just trying to see what it holds. And we see we got a base 64 encoded, so just do a simple echo the string and base 64, decode that. Yeah, you've got to put the straight line instead of the slash, you could say, and we found the flag here. So we have basically completed this scenario. Pretty simple scenario, but basically just shows us about SSRF and how damaging it can be in cloud native environments. So that's basically the video up for now, and it's pretty easy. It just shows off SSRF and Kubernetes, and so see you guys next time. Peace.